Jeff, how are you doing, mate?
Mate, you look very, very relaxed for a Sunday morning. Is it morning still?
It's 19, 20 past 11 and beautiful day, almost two-thirds through our winter, but you got sunshine today, so it's a fantastic day.
Yeah, we've just moved a little bit further south of the equator than where the Big O was talking to us from. I think he's around about 12 degrees from the equator. You're about 25, 26 maybe, where it's far more to my liking, I've got to say.
Brilliant.
Mate, are we reversing or are we retracing? What have we done?
Let me show a few things on my charts very quickly. Then I'll talk about my preference to look for reversals.
Excellent.
So I've just got UK 100, German 30, S&P 500, and Hang Seng 50. And then we'll drill into just UK 100 to look for setups. So how I look for setups tomorrow. Now, what is interesting is what everyone has pointed out is if you look at the last candle, that's Friday's candle. In three markets, a lot of bull strength. Okay, so it's UK 100, S&P 500, German 30. But interesting enough, Hang Seng 50, huge selling on the day. So what then interests me is always the context, which is the last 3 days, and also the overall chart pattern, which I just call for the need to sound intelligent, fractal analysis, huge analysis. So have a look at UK 100, although we had a huge bull candle on Friday. I mean, I'm always interested in what happened the last 3 days. This bull candle, does it correspond to what I'm seeing in the last 3 days? And it's not in the terms of continuation, because that's an entry above a bear doji candle, an outside candle, which for me is a trading range price action. And whenever I have trading range price action, I expect any breakouts up or and above to fail. So we also trying to break out above, these double tops here. And you can see every time we go to it, failed, go to it, failed. Bulls had a chance there. Yes, good bull candle, but all they needed to have given us for me to say, hey, bulls are taking control, is another bull candle the following day. And we failed on the Thursday for that. So UK 100, I'm going to be looking for shorts. Now, here is a big caveat to the whole thing. Although I'm going to be looking for reversals for shorts, the fact that I had a bull candle on the day, it means when I open my charts, looking for that first candle and the first patterns, I'm going to be looking for early continuation by the bulls, okay, because they had strength on the day. Looking for early continuation that will fail, which means I'm looking for the creation of a potential tail on the day. So if I let me pick up this candle here. So bulls bought up right from the open and then it failed. So there was a tail on the day. So when I go into tomorrow, I just pop this on the 5-minute time frame. So guys who kind of follow my talk about price action, these are the big typical setups, high of the previous day. So that's high of Friday, green line, and red line, low of the day. We have the 50% point here. We don't know, of course, where the market is going to open. So that will be my magenta line, purple line. So when the market opens, I'll be very keen to see whether we're going to gap up. So the bulls follow up that strength, or we're going to open within the same level, or we've got a gap down. All of that will start to give me information in terms of what is likely to happen on the day. But just linking to what I said earlier on, I'm expecting, whenever I say I'm expecting, of course, high probability, 60%, 100% certainty that there's a 60% chance that the market will go up initially. And if we do that, of course, based on what I see on the first few candles, I'm looking to see if then we fail. So we create a tail, potential tail on the day, Then if we see that failure, that reversal, then I'm going to be selling. Having said that, of course, I don't sit on my hands waiting for that to happen. So based on the open, if there's sufficient strength in terms of the patterns that I see from the bulls, whatever it may be, giving me patterns to buy, I am going to buy until I see a reversal. Then I'll come out and trade the reversal and go all the way down. So on UK 100, looking for probabilities of going short, of course, based on that candle here, failed breakout. If I look at other one that I had was German 30, bit of a different story, but also interesting. Strong bull candle on Friday, following another strong bull candle on Thursday. Now, if you had been in the market, you'd have seen that this candle was created at the end of that news announcement that we had. But in any case, so as far as the bulls are concerned, they're thinking, hang on, breakout, pull back. This is a bit of what I was trying to talk about in the UK 100. Huge bull candle, fantastic for the bulls, but you always got to look left. Very poor signal for the bulls. So you always expect a failure after that. Then you get the pullback. Thursdays was a bit more positive for the bulls because they're buying above the bull candle. Then we have the follow through. Now, follow through is interesting. Bull candle, but it's a breakout above this pullback. It's also a breakout above this lower high. So these are key levels of resistance that the market is breaking out above. But the bulls have to get above this high of 16th June, because that for me is a key lower high breakout, pullback, lower high. So going into tomorrow as well, because of the bull strength, I'm going to be looking at the open. If I get opportunities to trade from the open, decent buy setups, I will buy until we get to here. And if we create a reversal pattern, that's my cream for the day. That's what I want to get into. If the bulls fail to break above that high, which would be confirmation of their failure to break above this double top. So looking for reversals, but I'm not going to deny myself any opportunities that come up. Just one last one, Jeff, S&P 500. Now, look at the three candles analysis. So tomorrow morning, I'll be looking at last three candles, three bull candles. Bulls they have broken out above this expanding triangle, which is one of the breakout patterns that we see. If the bears were able to hold this pattern, we should have turned already within here and had a distinct expanding triangle. But we didn't, so bulls are strong enough and they've had follow through. What the bulls need to show to take control of this S&P 500 is to really break above the commencement of this bear breakout. And this yellow or gold level, depending on how it shows on your charts, is a cluster of resistance levels here that the bulls have to get over before we can say they've controlled the market. Higher probability for bulls at this stage than the other charts, but they need follow through and pullback. Going into tomorrow for me, I'm less cautious about looking for buy opportunities in this market in spite of the bull candles, because of this little Friday's candle. Bull candle, yes, but tails on bottom, tails below are a concern for me. If bulls are strong, I don't mind tails at the bottom, sell-off and acceleration, but tails top and above kind of indicates that the resistance is coming to play. Bears will defend this. I mean, if you just look at this without much analysis, you can see how the bulls tried to get up, but they failed, eventually leading to the breakout. So I will watch the S&P 500. The beauty about the S&P 500, unlike UK 100, German 30, or Euro Stocks 50, I don't have to worry too much about trying to find trades the early part of the morning. I'll start to look midday, my day, towards opening the US session to see how the market is reacting. So those my thoughts might still predominate in my mind, of course, reversals, but take advantage of any opportunities that come before we get there.
Cheers, mate. Sounds like we've got two retracement people and one sitting either side of the fence, and I like that position. I think I'm on either side of the fence as well at the moment. Mate, trading buddies, Ash and I are on summer holiday at the moment. They think so in Tasmania, where it's about 3 degrees.
Okay.
But your show goes on Wednesdays, right?
My show goes on, Live Trading Profits, on Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. GMT time. So we're on for 45 minutes. Looking